Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, stay tuned for some awesome crafting. So recently, guys, we made some really sweet and oh so stinking cute candy boxes. We made them in 8x8, 7x7, and 5x5. So we're going to make another box today, and I'll show you the project box in just a minute. We are also going to have two other boxes that I'll show you. I won't be making those, but I will have the measurements and the how-to on how to make those in the PDF that'll be available with this project. So here is today's box, guys. This box is so stinking cute. I have not filled it. I'm not putting cups in it because I'm thinking about just filling it with a whole bunch of loose candies. So we don't always have to put the cups in, but you can certainly add the cups to this using the method that I showed you on the other one. But this box is just absolutely adorable. I love how these hearts look on here. And this box, when finished, is a 5x3 by 1.5 inch box. And it is a perfect size if you want to just give a little something to someone, not a full-size box. This truly fits the bill. This is also perfect for those handmade soaps. And then we have this one, another deep box. And that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to make boxes that were deeper so that if you wanted to put something, let's say like a candle or a thicker bar of soap in one of these boxes, you certainly have the room to do so. This box measures 3.5 by 3x3, and it is a cutie. Absolutely love this box. And then we have our little teeny tiny. This box is a 2.5 by 2x2, and it is just so cute, guys. It is so suited for just stuffing with a little something and just saying, you know, Happy Valentine's Day, or thinking of you, whatever the reason you want to make this. I'm making these for Valentine's Day, but you certainly don't have to. So we are going to get started on making our project box right now. So to make our project box, we're going to need to start with 2 pieces of chipboard that measure 4 7/16 by 2 7/16. We need 2 pieces of chipboard that measure 5x3. We need a piece of paper that measures 5.5 by 3.5. We need 2 pieces that measure 5x6, and that's decorative paper. And then we need another piece of cardstock for the box that measures 10.5 by 8.5. And I am using a very heavyweight cardstock, so I don't need to put chipboard in this project. And if you have a heavier weight cardstock, it is ideal for these boxes because that is how you can avoid the need for adding chipboard, because when you double it up, you get a very strong and sturdy box. So let's set all of these pieces to the side, and we are going to construct the box. All right, guys, so to make our box, we need to bring in our piece that measures 10.5 by 8.5, and we are going to score this at 1.5 and at 3 on all 4 sides. And then we are going to fold and burnish our scores. And then once we have all of our score marks folded and burnished, we need to come back, and I have already made marks on this. We need to get rid of our 3 corner pieces on all 4 sides of this box. So I will come back, and I am simply going to angle in here, and I'll angle in slightly here, and I'll come back and I'll cut straight down here. And I'm going to go up to the second score mark and just drag down. And now I can angle cut in, remove that piece, and then I'll come back and I'm going to cut this off at the score mark. And I'll do this on all 4 sides, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so once we have Okay guys, so once we have all of our tabs cut out, this is what we're left with. So now we can come back with our glue and we're going to put our box together. And it is going to be a very quick process after this part. I think scoring and cutting out the tabs is probably the most time-consuming part of this project. So now I'm going to come back in and just get that tab stuck down. And I'll come over to this side and I'm going to match it up end for end, just like that. Lay it down, make sure I've got it nice and straight. Come in on the inside and get it stuck down. And now I'll come back and I'll just place glue on these flaps, fold them in, and I am going to have some very sturdy sides on this box. So you can see just how thick that actually is. And like I said, if you have a thinner cardstock, you can just cut out a piece of paper, a scrap piece of paper, and just wedge it in between these two and create like a little sandwich before you fold over this flap. And that will also give you some extra stability. So I am just going to come back and get this stuck down. Alright guys, so now I have my little box and I am going to set it to the side because we need to make the top and bottom lid. So I have these two gorgeous pieces of Prima paper that I am going to be using for this, and this is from the Prima Love Story collection, and it is just a very subdued paper, but you can see how we've got that rose gold pinkish foil on this. Absolutely gorgeous. And then I'm going to bring in my two 5x3 pieces. I already have the backs covered in double-sided tape, and I am just going to place these down and get them as centered as possible. I'll do the same thing on this one. And now I'll just come back and fold all of my edges over, and then I'll come in and just miter cut these. Alright guys, so I have added my adhesive to the edges, and I simply used double stick tape, and all I'm going to do is fold this over and get it stuck down. And then I'll flip it over and I'll come back with my bone folder just to make sure everything is nice and stuck. And then I am going to come back with my two pieces that measure 4 7/16 by 2 7/16, and I am going to take these and just put them down inside of the box. And what I'm looking for, and I'll just do it with one, I want to make sure that this is going to fit on the inside this way and this way when I put it on the bottom of my lid. So all I'm going to do at this point is I will take my glue, place glue in my corners because I don't want my corners coming up, and then I'll go back and just run my glue all around this. And now I can take this and join it to my second piece. And I will come back with my bone folder and just get that stuck down. And now I can take it, and this is my top because I want it to capture this beautiful dress. So I am going to flip this over, and again I'm going to take my glue, put it in my corners, and then I'll just come back and fill my edges and then my inside. But before I place it on this, I forgot a step. I need to place it on my spare piece that measures 5.5 by 3.5 so that my bottom of my little piece here can have some cuteness to it. I just don't want to have that raw chipboard showing. So now I'll just come back and trim this out. And we have this gorgeous little piece. So now what I'll do is I'll take my glue, again go back to my corners, get glue in the corner, and then I'll place glue all over this piece. And now I can bring in my top, and I'm simply going to take this piece, place it down, and I need to look at this just to make sure I've got it centered properly. And when I think I do, I'll come back with my bone folder and just apply pressure to get that stuck down. And I'll do that on the top as well as the bottom. And now I'll bring in my box, and I'm simply going to put that lid on there just to make sure that I have a fit. And it looks like I have a pretty good fit on my box. So now all I'll do is I'll come back with the bottom piece of my box, and I am simply going to place glue in the corners just like you saw me do on the chipboard. And now I'll come back and just run glue all along the edges, following that same process that you just saw me do. And now I can come back with my bottom piece, and I am just going to stand this up so that I can match up the two pieces, and then I'll just go around on a level surface just to make sure that I get these nice and even. And now I'll come back with my bone folder and smooth everything out. And I'll lift off my lid, come on the inside, and just make sure I have got a super good stick on that glue. Now I can take my lid, put it on, and guys, you can see, beautiful, beautiful box. And then the last thing that I want to do on this to decorate it is I am just going to use my Anna Griffin stickers, and I'm going to set that one right there first because I want to put this one down. And I am going to take this one, place it right here in the corner. I'll take this one and I'm going to tuck it in under my flower so that it goes up just like that. And you can see just what a wonderful little box this is. And guys, this is truly as simple as you just saw me make. But this is a superb way to personalize our gift giving. We're making our own boxes. We're making them in the colors that the person we're giving them to likes. We are filling them with that person's favorite candy or soap or little trinket, whatever it is. We are truly making custom personal gifts that look like they could be purchased at anyone's high-end boutique. So I'm going to give you another quick look at these. And aren't they just lovely from the top and lovely from the front? So guys, I hope that you have liked this project. And if you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys have a great day. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.